This just in. At this point, AI content warnings are starting to sound like urban legends. Do not use AI or Google will punish you. AI content will tank your rankings. Google can tell if a robot wrote your blog and it will not be happy about it. Meanwhile, many of the pages already ranking on page 1 are quietly using AI every day and doing just fine. A new large-scale study has now put real numbers behind what many small business owners have suspected for a while. AI content is not the SEO villain it has been made out to be. According to research published by Ahrefs, analyzing over 600,000 web pages, Google neither rewards nor punishes content simply because AI was involved in creating it. Here's what the study actually looked at. Before we jump to conclusions, it helps to understand what was tested. The Ahrefs team pulled 100,000 random keywords from their database. For each keyword, they analyzed the top 20 ranking pages. That created a dataset of roughly 600,000 individual web pages. Each page was then run through an AI content detector to estimate how much of the content appeared to be human written, AI written, or a mix of both. This matters because AI detection is not perfect. These tools work on probabilities, not certainty. Still, when you analyze hundreds of thousands of pages, patterns start to appear. And what's appeared is that almost everything ranking uses AI. So this is the first finding that makes SEO fearmongers uncomfortable. Only 13.5% of top ranking pages were classified as purely human written. That means more than 86% of pages ranking in the top results showed some level of AI assistance. Most of that use was not robots typing full blog posts. It was far more boring and far more normal. AI was used for spelling checks, editing, restructuring paragraphs, refining titles, improving clarity, and challenging ideas. Even tools like Google Docs now include built-in AI support. If Google were actively punishing AI content, these numbers would not exist. The truth is, Google does not care how content is made. This is where things get very clear. The study measured the relationship between how much AI was used on a page and where that page ranked on Google. The result was a correlation of 0.011. In plain English, that is basically zero. There was no meaningful relationship between AI usage and ranking position. Pages with more AI did not rank better. Pages with less AI did not rank worse. This strongly suggests that Google does not use AI detection as a ranking signal, which lines up with what Google has been saying publicly for years. Google has repeatedly stated that it cares about content quality, usefulness, and relevance, not whether a human or a machine helps produce it. So here's why pure AI content struggles at the top. But pure AI content does struggle at the top. There was one interesting nuance in the data. While AI content is clearly not penalized, pages ranking at number 1 tend to have slightly less AI-generated content than those lower down on the page. This does not mean Google is secretly punishing AI. The difference was small and the correlation was weak. A more likely explanation is quality. Fully AI-generated content tends to sound generic. It repeats common ideas. It lacks lived experience, opinion, and judgment. These are the things that often separate a good page from the best page. AI is excellent at producing average content quickly. Ranking number 1 usually requires something better than average. So here's what this means for small business owners. If you run a service-based business, this study should be a relief. You do not need to panic about using AI tools. You do not need to hide them. You do not need to apologize for them. You also should not expect AI alone to carry your marketing. Here is the simple rule. Google does not reward effort. Google rewards usefulness. AI can help you be clearer, faster, and more consistent. It cannot replace your understanding of your customer, your service, or the real problems you solve. From a story brand and duct tape marketing perspective, AI works best as an assistant, not as an author. So use it to sharpen your message. Use it to simplify your language. Use it to test clarity. But do not use it to avoid thinking. The real SEO risk that no one talks about is not AI content. The real risk is publishing content that says nothing useful. Whether written by a human or a machine, content that exists only to fill space will struggle. Content that helps people make decisions will continue to win. Google has spent decades trying to measure one thing. Did this page help the searcher? AI does not change that question. And there is a smarter way to use AI in your marketing. If you want AI to support your rankings rather than hold them back, keep it grounded. Start with your own insights. Use AI to improve structure and clarity. Edit for real humans, not algorithms. And most importantly, make sure your message is clear enough that a customer understands what you do in seconds. That is where most small business marketing fails, with or without AI. If you want help getting that clarity without overthinking it, start small. Download my free 5-minute marketing fix. It helps you create one clear sentence that explains what you do and why it matters. You can download it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What do you currently use AI for in your business marketing? I'll go first. I use it to put together first drafts before I go back in and Vicky-fy it. Okay, your turn. What do you use it for? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful news updates for small businesses every day.